I'm currently trying to turn $20,000 into $50,000 by the end of this year, and this is my first monthly update showing exactly how that's going. In this series that I'm starting, I'm breaking down the exact investing decisions I'm making, how my portfolio is growing, and the mindset behind everything I'm doing. So if you're trying to build your money up in a simple and realistic way, you're in the right place. And real quick, comment down below what's your current financial goal? If you didn't see the first video, the idea behind this is simple. I started at around $20,000 invested, and I set a goal to reach 50,000 within this year. It's very aggressive, and I know that, but I'd rather aim high and really push myself than just try and play it safe. I'm documenting everything in real time. I'm not hiding numbers, no acting like everything is perfect. I'm showing what's really happening. So right now, after 1 month starting this out, I'm sitting at about $20,064. At the moment, I'm invested in RCAT, VOO, GLDM, Silver, SCHD, SCHG, JEPI, and ORC. And yeah, honestly, it's really all over the place, but that's just me being real, and I'm still learning. So, RCAT is what got me started. So I've held on to it, but I plan on selling it soon. It started this whole financial thing to begin with. The same goes for JEPI, ORC, GLDM, and Silver. A lot of those were just bad decisions from inexperience. I was either trying to chase dividends because I just started learning about SCHD and dividends and thinking I could get paid all this money at the beginning if I just invested a little bit, or jumping into things after they already ran up, like silver and gold did in January, and thinking I could ride the momentum. And it actually really hurt me on the back end instead. So now the plan is to simply simplify everything and move that money just straight into VOO, SCHG, and SCHD. I'm going to end up making a separate video later on exactly why I'm only focusing on those and breaking it down. This month, the biggest thing I focused on was consistency. I stuck to my plan of investing $400 a week, which comes out to around $1,600 for the month. I didn't try to time the market or anything. I didn't switch strategies. I didn't overthink anything. I just kept putting money in every single week. And that's something I did not do at all before. And honestly, it really feels good to have a big shift compared to how I used to handle my money. And that's actually one of the main reasons I switched to Fidelity. It lets me set up automatic investing so money goes in every week without me even have to think about it. It takes the emotion away, takes and it makes everything more consistent and way easier. I'd switch from Charles Schwab to Fidelity, and it was honestly so far. I did this about 2 weeks ago. It's been a really good choice. I can buy more with dollars instead of trying to buy a whole share, and it's really awesome. So in the past, I would have done the complete opposite, and I would have just checked the market constantly, tried to jump in and out of positions, or just avoided investing altogether if I felt unsure or just I got lazy. I've already gone through that phase of trying to day trade, thinking I would make quick money and become a millionaire overnight, all that fancy stuff, because I realized very quickly it did not work being a day trader. I lost a lot of money from it. So now I'm focused on doing the simple things right and sticking to a plan long enough to actually see results. What went right this month is honestly just that. I followed through. I invested consistently. I paid attention to where my money was going, and I started taking this more seriously. It might not seem like a big deal, but for me, it was a huge change. Before, I was just guessing my finances, spending without thinking, and hoping everything would work out, which really sucked, especially when everything ended in September with my other job and I had to go somewhere else. It was, yeah. Now I actually have some structure. At the same time, I mean, I'll be honest, there's still some things I need to fix. I'm still spending more than I should, especially on going out and random purchases, which it's not terrible now or as bad as it was, but it's still enough to slow me down. When I really look at it, I can clearly see where that money could have gone into investing instead. And that's probably the biggest thing holding me back right now. To fix that, I started using a budget. I've been using Copilot to track everything just to have it all in one place and actually see where my money is going. I'm not sponsored or anything. It's just what's been working for me. And the biggest change I've made is this. Instead of letting extra money sit or just disappear, like, ooh, I can spend it on this, I'm now investing everything left over at the end of this budget to help with my future. So whatever I don't spend gets put straight into my portfolio. No second guessing it. And it feels a lot better. Even if it's only like 100 or 200, that adds up fast. And honestly, that might be what helps closes the gap from 20 to 50K. Another thing I'm realizing is hitting 50,000 isn't just about investing what I currently make. If I break it down, I still need about 30,000 to get from 20 to 50,000 by the end of this year. And at $400 a week and $1,600 a month, I'm on track to invest a little over 20 in a year, which still leaves a gap of around 9 to 10,000. So if I actually want to hit this goal, I need to do more than just stay consistent. I either need to increase how much I'm investing or increase how much I'm making. So that's something I'm starting to focus on now. I'm looking into ways to bring in extra income so I can put more money toward investing. I'm looking more at side gigs and just stuff like that. Going into next month, my main focus is tightening everything up. I'm going to keep investing $400 a week no matter what. That will not change. But I want to do a better job controlling my spending, especially when it comes to unnecessary purchases. Even saying saving an extra couple $100 a month can make a big difference over time. And if I can combine that with making more money, it puts me in such a better position to actually hit this goal. This process is already teaching me a lot. The investing part is simple. You just put money in consistently. The hard part is the discipline behind it. And that's like I said, fidelity. Just auto do it. Don't even think about it. It's also just saying no to things, sticking to a plan, and thinking long term instead of just doing whatever makes me feel good in that moment. Like putting a beer down. That's something I'm still working on, but I'm starting to get better at it. I also know I might not hit 50,000 exactly, and I'm okay with that. The goal isn't to be perfect. The goal is just to push myself as far as I can and build better habits along the way. And that's if everything's a green month. If I have a red month, it'll drop me down, but I see that as like a huge success because that just means I can buy everything at a cheaper price, at a discount, as a lot of people say. One of the big guys I watch right now is JP Finance. Like that's one of the big things he says is if it's a red month, that's just a discount. So the big picture for all this is building momentum with this 50,000. That's why I'm trying to hit it. Once I reach 50,000, the next goal is 100,000. And that's where things really start to compound. And I'm 22 years old and my goal is to have six figures by 25. So right now, or hopefully 24. Right now I'm focused on building that base as quickly and consistently as possible. That's where I'm at after month 1. I'm going to keep tracking this every month and showing exactly what happens. So we'll see if this works over time. And I'd be glad to have y'all with me. If you want to follow the journey and see how this progresses, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.